fell into that snare drum. I set a world record though, and thankfully I could trust the CG United Medical Portal with my claims. All 37 of them.
The CG Medical Portal. Safe and secure. CG United. Good like that.
All you, I just meet Goldwyn in Roseau again. Same place outside Flossie's. I tried to dock in, but you had time see me. Well, story start again. Million, lot of my power with us, huh? Salka fella, I said the same thing you doing, shopping at Flossie's, and you don't have to tell me the same thing you tell me last time because I busy. It's to hear him way. You reckon? About my pocket, boy. I won't tell you that I save money in food and drinks when I buy quantity. I save more. Oh, shucks, man. Well, when you're still telling me, I know already. To pack a respect him, eh? But I can him up here for Palais. I will tell all my friends from London, US and Dominica to come to Flossie's. Right next to the Rosa Market. Open Sunday to Saturday. Flossie's can't do it to you.
Creole Handmade features members of Poetry and Jazz Cocktail on Friday, May 1st, 2026 at 10:45 a.m. on Q95 FM, the big station. Special guests include Derek Rapidas, Severin McKenzie, and Elzo Fliblat, the son of Edward Oliver Fliblat, Dominica's last chief minister and first premier. The discussion will be surrounded around the recently published book, Fragments of the Dawn, a collection of poems written by the late father of the nation, E.O. Libla, whose words resonated with the soul of Whitey Cooley. A glimpse of the genius of this Dominican hero, E.O. Libla, hosted by Ambassador Prince Walex, and will also be live on Q95 Facebook page and YouTube channel. This Friday, May 1st, 2026 at 10:45 a.m. on the big station Q95 FM. Ron McKenzie, Elzo Fliblat, the son of Edward Oliver Libla. Manchester Creole Handmade, the cultural pulse of...
Ever wondered what's in your milk? These are the following benefits of Distinction Milk. It's a great source of calcium and protein, vitamin A and C added. It's definitely not the filled milk like some of the other brands. Distinction Milk texture and taste is great for shakes, baking, pouring cream, and is side for mashed potatoes and much more. Even better, because of its rich texture, Distinction evaporated milk can be stretched. Isn't it great to know what's in your milk? Distinction Milk, distributed by Fine Inc.
All you, I just meet Goldwyn in Roseau again. Same place outside Flossie's. I tried to dock in, but you had time see me. Well, story start again. Million, lot of my power with us, huh? Salka fella, I said the same thing you doing, shopping at Flossie's, and you don't have to tell me the same thing you tell me last time because I busy. It's to hear him way. You reckon? About my pocket, boy. I won't tell you that I save money in food and drinks when I buy quantity. I save more. Oh, shucks, man. Well, when you're still telling me, I know already. To pack a respect him, eh? But I can him up here for Palais. I will tell all my friends from London, US and Dominica to come to Flossie's. Right next to the Rosa Market. Open Sunday to Saturday. Flossie's can't do it to you.
Flow makes your next phone upgrade easy. Add postpaid to your internet plan and score a Samsung Galaxy for as low as $33 a month. It's the smartest way to an interest-free premium phone upgrade. Don't let anything stand between you and that new phone feeling. Step into your upgrade with confidence. Visit us in store and sign up today. We keep your rhythm flowing. Terms and conditions apply.
This lady asked me, sorry sir, where's D&D Plumbing and Electricals now everybody talking about? I said, ma'am, D&D is located on 2nd Federation Drive, Goodwill, above Nagico. It's that green and orange building. D&D, we also do services and sales, general plumbing such as PVC pipes and fittings, kitchen faucets, bathroom faucets, shower valve, and all the other functional parts needed for your loo or toilet. At D&D Plumbing, we have in stock inline ball valves, check valves, and all the other parts that are necessary for a job well done. And now for the big one, baby, don't forget your drain busters to unplug your waste pipes. People don't have to know your business. D&D also got your pressure-reducing valve to reduce water intake, thus reducing your plumbing expenses. The reason why customers just keep coming to D&D is because of the great customer service, exceptional product knowledge, and hard-to-find plumbing items and tidbits. D&D on Lower Federation Drive, the full comprehensive plumbing services, repairs, maintenance, and installations. Just watch out for the green and orange.
The anniversary of the biggest 20th celebrate, correct, and win. 20 years with Digicel, celebrating relentless connectivity across Dominica, and we're giving back to you with more prizes and surprises.
Turning 20. If you with Digicel, then you have plenty. 20 years we rolling with Digicel. If you're not with us, then hear me well. I have my TV and still have my cell. I have my internet all from Digicel. 20 years of great connection. So pay attention.
Stay connected to win with the prizes. Ultimate VIP experiences. Brunch voucher, 6 months, bill free. Win more. It's simple. Activate, switch, stay connected. Win. Visit your nearest Digicel store or speak to an agent today.
Turning 20, Turning 20. If you with Digicel, then you are plenty. I think with Digi you can win. Celebrate, connect, and win.
This Mother's Day, treat the special woman in your life to something truly unforgettable. Join us on May 10th for the Jazzy Garden Party, where elegance meets entertainment on the beautiful State House grounds. Indulge in high tea and a delightful dinner. Enjoy live music performances, explore stunning art displays, and take part in an exciting silent auction. And that's not all. Expect surprises throughout the evening. Celebrate Mom in style Jazzy Garden Party from 3 to 8 p.m. for only $200. Tickets available at Deepex and Bullseye Pharmacy. Reserve your spot today. Don't miss the ultimate Mother's Day experience.
Attention! The Owen Bowley Foundation, Max Services, and EO Libla family invites you to an evening of poetry, jazz, cocktail with a touch of bouillon on May 2nd at Jungle Bay Resort from 6 p.m. Performances by selected secondary schools, strict cast, and experienced poets. Pani Harmony, Shalina, Andre and Sax, along with Booyah Emperor. Tickets are available at Jay's Bookstore and Jungle Bay Resort. Tickets $150. Don't forget the dates. May 2nd, jazz, poetry, cocktail with a touch of bouillon. May 2nd, be there.
This lady asked me, sorry sir, where's D&D Plumbing and Electricals now everybody talking about? I said, ma'am, D&D is located on 2nd Federation Drive, Goodwill, above Nagico. It's that green and orange building. D&D, we also do sales and sales, general plumbing such as PVC pipes and fittings, kitchen faucets, bathroom faucets, shower valve, and all the other functional parts needed for your loo or toilet. At D&D Plumbing, we have in stock inline ball valves, check valves, and all the other parts that are necessary for a job well done. And now for the big one, baby, don't forget your drain busters to unplug your waste pipes. People don't have to know your business. D&D also got your pressure reducing valve to reduce water intake, thus reducing your plumbing expenses. The reason why customers just keep coming to D&D is because of the great customer service, exceptional product knowledge, and hard to find plumbing items and tidbits. D&D on Lower Federation Drive, the full comprehensive plumbing services, repairs, maintenance, and installations. Just watch out for the green and orange building.
Let's say good morning to our friend from D&D this morning. How are you doing, sir? Good morning.
Good morning, Matt, and how are you?
All right, I'm okay.
How are you on your listening audience this morning?
Taking it one day at a time, huh?
Great. Well, Matt, down at D&D, we are doing very much fine. We're doing good. Thank God for life today and another day where we can experience, the joy of living. Matt, it's really a pleasure being with you and your team and your listening audience. We want to tell them thank you so much for listening to our program D&D Plumbing and Electrical Inc. every Thursday. Just around this time, we're just so happy to be with you every Thursday. Matt, this morning we're truly excited to be on again and to let our customers, the listening public know what is happening at D&D. Matt, it is really good to serve the customer as, from a business owner, business standpoint, to really serve is a pleasure for me to do so in whatever capacity I can find myself to serve. I love doing it and to serve my customers and those that are serving with me at D&D. We are just so happy to serve our customers. Matt, this morning we are located. We want to let our listening audience, those that just joining us, maybe never heard us before, we just want them to know that they are listening to D&D Plumbing and Electrical Inc. And we are located on number 2 Federation Drive. That's Goodwill. Going up to the hospital on the right-hand side, there's a building with a green and orange look. There's stones on the outside, 2 green doors. You can't miss it as you're going up to the hospital. That big D&D sign, you cannot miss it. And Matt, we are continuing to make the public be aware where we are located and to also remind them. So we just had 2 signs erected down at the foot of Federation Drive. If you're going to town, you can have a look at it. If you're coming up Federation Drive, you can still have a look at it. That is really bright and nice down there. You cannot miss us as you're in the Portersville area. If you're trying to find your way to D&D, you cannot miss us because there's an arrow directing you. Plus, if you look at the right-hand side coming up at the foot of Federation Drive, looking up, you'll see that big sign. You cannot miss us, Matt. Matt, this morning we want to let customers know that we are D&D Plumbing and Electrical. We do sales and services. Our numbers are 449-0542. Our cell numbers are 285-9643. They can also reach us on our email at ddplumbinge@gmail.com, or they can like us on our Facebook page at D&D Plumbing and Electrical Inc. Matt, this morning we just want to let customers know we are waiting for them to serve them. We are stocked with all our PVC pipes and fittings, our valves for the toilet, our non-return valves, or they call it check valves. We have our pressure reducing valves. We have all our drain busters. We have our electrical parts, the boxes, the switches, the socket outlets, and we have our 110 GFI, which is in Europe they say RCD socket, but in US they say GFI, it's ground circuit fault interrupter. That you're using around your laundry areas that you have water, and you want to put a socket that would protect you as an individual and also your appliance, So any little moisture, it trips. There's a safety device on it. So we have all this. And Matt, we also want to let customers know all of our angle valves, our ball valves, PVC fittings. We have all these available down at D&D, so they can come as I speak and they can get those items. We also, Matt, very excited to mention to the public that we have our mom promotion, which we are launching right now today. It is Shop Win a Gift for Mom. We want to let customers know as they come in Friday, the 8th of May, as you come in at D&D to shop, we have something real special. It could be a man, it could be a lady, it could be a boy, it could be a girl. Whoever come in to shop, they can win something for either their mom, if it's a male, or if it's a lady, well, they will win themselves, something for Mother's Day. If, it may be a young person and maybe not a mother, but they can win something for, their mother. So we have a special promotion coming that's May the 8th of 15% store-wide for our customers, but also, Matt, the first 3 customers to spend $100 are going to win themselves a bottle of wine. So, we want to let everyone know as you come to D&D, coming the 8th of May, which is a Friday, we have a 15% store-wide, but also the 3 lucky customers, the first 3 customers are going that spend $100 and above are going to win a bottle of wine. And also, if we have a new customer, you never come to D&D, you've been hearing about D&D, but this particular day, this May the 8th, you choose to come at D&D, you are a new customer, you can win yourself a bottle of wine. Whether you are male or you are mother, if you're male, you can win it and give it to your mom or your wife or whoever you choose to give it to. You can give it to that individual. And our second prize, we have a customer who spends the most at that day. The end of the day, the customers, when we tally, we see that person, spend the most for the day, they are going to win themselves a pedi or manicure. That is something special. Maybe you are maybe you are male and you choose to give that to your wifey or your mommy, they can get that for their Mother's Day. So you can save a buck or two. You, that male, maybe winning that prize. Maybe you were thinking of giving that special person, that money or or pedicure, you can now save your money and use our voucher to do that, just that, for that special person. So we want to tell you that's our second prize for our Mother's Day special, and we also looking at the last the last gift here for the mother, or the person who wins the last one is we're looking at the regular customer. Anybody who spends $500 and above gets an additional 5% on that day on their purchase. So we want to tell them, to come down to D&D this coming Friday, the 8th of May, where they can enjoy a 15% store-wide. As this is our special for our Mother's Day, and we want to tell our mothers to come to D&D as we celebrate them, as we value them as mothers. Mothers are very special to us in our lives, and we want to really recognize not just that day. We should do that every day. But, the world recognize this day as, a day that we should really just take note of our mothers, the value of mothers, and let them know that how we love them, not just verbally, but also, practically, showing it. So we want to show our mothers this coming Mother's Day, the 8th of May, that we have this special, the first free customers, or even a new customer can win themselves a bottle of wine. And our second prize, we have the person who spend the most at that day, May the 8th, going to get a pedi or manicure. And the third prize, we have our regular customer, anyone who comes and purchase over $500, get themselves an additional 5% this coming Friday. So, Matt, we really are excited about the mothers, and we want to tell our mothers out there, happy Mother's Day in advance as we look forward coming the Mother's Day next week. We want to let our mothers know how much we value them and how we appreciate them, and even those mothers that are my customers, even my staff, and those mothers that are my customers, I want to tell them thank you very much for doing business with us and continue to do business with us. We just want to tell you in advance, happy Mother's Day, and how we appreciate and value you. And Matt, this morning, we truly want to remind our customers, those that are listening, and the wider public, you're listening to D&D Plumbing and Electrical Inc. We are located on number 2 Federation Drive, Goodwill, as you're going up to the hospital. That building on your right-hand side as you're going up the hill to Federation Drive. This is D&D. This is the place you've been hearing. The person speaking on the radio mentioning about D&D. We just want to tell you this is D&D, and we do sales and services. We come to your home. We take care of your plumbing. Whatever problem you have, we take care of it. We come to your home and service your appliances, your fixtures, etc. And we just want to tell you thank you so much. And we also, Matt, this morning, there's someone who's listening, always listening, whether they are there or they are abroad. And this is my pastor, Newman Johnson. He's back in Jamaica, but he's here right now. And he always tells me when he's in Jamaica, he's listening, and he's listening here. I want to tell him, it's nice having you back home, bro. You have 2 homes, Jamaica and Dominica, and your first and best home, which is heaven. We're looking forward for that. But Matt, we are just so thrilled to have, to be on the air and to have all those that are listening, Mr. Murphy in the States and so many others. You just have so many people, Matt, listening to your program and listening to D&D. And we just want to tell them thank you so much for, listening, and not just listening only, but these persons are coming and contributing to D&D, purchasing, and are my customers. And we just want to tell everyone, thank you so much. There's so much names and numerous names to call, but we are not going to call any other name right now. But Matt, we just want to tell customers, to come down to D&D, coming, Friday, the 8th of May, where we celebrate mom, where we give back to moms, as we look forward, in our promotion, in really showing mom how we appreciate and value them. So, Matt, this morning we are just thankful to be again to be on the air again and to let customers know what is happening at D&D. And we just want to let them know they can reach us on our numbers 449-0542, or they can call us on 285-9643. They can also use this number 285-9643 to do whatever. If they need a quote or they have a question, they want to do some inquiry, they can WhatsApp us on this number. The staff are always waiting, always looking, for any staff customers or the public communicating in that manner. We're always looking for, whether it's a quote, whether a question, maybe a price, whatever. We're always looking for that. So, Matt, we just want to say thank you so much for your time, and for you, Matt, and your team down at Q95. We just want to say thank you so much, and thank you so much for the listening audience that you have wide and far all over. We just want to say thank you so much, and for those that continue to do business with us, we want to tell you thank you so much. We appreciate you, and we appreciate your business, and continue to look forward to serve you, and as you continue to come to DNA. Matt, you have a great day, and you and your team down at Q.
Thank you very much. Have a great day, you and your staff. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you. All right, let's do this, and we'll come back, okay?
This lady asked me, sorry, sir, where's D&D Plumbing and Electricals now everybody talking about? I said, ma'am, D&D is located on 2nd Federation Drive, Goodwill, above Nagico. It's that green and orange building. D&D, we also do services and sales, general plumbing such as PVC pipes and fittings, kitchen faucets, bathroom faucets, shower valves, and all the other functional parts needed for your loo or toilet. At D&D Plumbing, we have in stock inline ball valves, check valves, and all the other parts that are necessary for a job well done. And now for the big one, baby, don't forget your drain busters to unplug your waste pipes. People don't have to know your business. D&D also got your pressure reducing valve to reduce water intake, thus reducing your plumbing expenses. The reason why customers just keep coming to D&D is because of the great customer service, exceptional product knowledge, and hard to find plumbing items and tidbits. D&D on Lower Federation Drive, the full comprehensive plumbing services, repairs, maintenance, and installation. Just watch out for the green and orange building.
Attention! The Alwyn Bowley Foundation, Max Services, and E.O. Libla family invites you to an evening of poetry, jazz, cocktail with a touch of bouillon on May 2nd at Jungle Bay Resort from 6 p.m. Performances by selected secondary schools, strict cast, and experienced poets. Panning Harmony, Shalina, Andre and Sax, along with Booyah Emperor. Tickets are available at Jay's Bookstore and Jungle Bay Resort. Tickets $150. Don't forget the dates. May 2nd, jazz, poetry, cocktail with a touch of bouillon. May 2nd, be there.
AutoTrade is introducing our very own mobile app. Yes, the AutoTrade app is here. From scheduling your service appointments, request financing, checking our vehicle and parts inventory, to receiving personalized coupons and sales specials. Life is so much easier with the new AutoTrade app. Download the AutoTrade app from the Play Store or App Store today. Call us at 255-6800. AutoTrade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship.
All you, I just meet gold winning Roseau again. Same place outside Flossie's. I tried to dock in, but you had time see me. Well, story start again. Million, lot of my power with us, huh? Saga fella, I said the same thing you doing, shopping at Flossie's, and you don't have to tell me the same thing you tell me last time because I busy. Is to hear him way. You reckon? About my bucket, boy. I won't tell you that I save money in food and drinks when I buy quantity. I save more. Oh, shucks, man. Well, when you're still telling me, I know already. To pack a spetting way. But it can up here for Palais. I will tell all my friends from London, US and Dominica to come to Flossie's, right next to the Rosa Market. Open Sunday to Saturday. Flossie's can't do it to you.
When money doesn't count anybody that hurts you. A fresh market. We are 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh your one stop. Fresh market, fresh market.
When it's time to go, you got to go. But where do you go? To sleep in Comfort Funeral Home. Sleep in Comfort Funeral Home is locally owned, local coffins and caskets with rich craftsmanship and sparkling finish, uniquely customized, affordable packages and pre-planned services including transportation, storage, reefs, programs, pin-ons, and much, much more that will take away every burden and worry. A professional team providing exceptional service. Sleep in Comfort Funeral Home, where your burdens will be light and your loved ones will be laid to rest in comfort and dignity. Two locations, 33 Jordan Lane, Goodwill, and St. Joseph Highway, 245-4014 or 615-4020. Sleep in Comfort Funeral Home, where comfort meets compassion.
Bundle and watch $98 flow back into your pocket. It's simple. Just add mobile to broadband and save big with Flow. Get fiber fast Wi-Fi at home and all the data you need on the go. We've got you covered everywhere. So what are you waiting for? It's connection times 2 and up to $98 in savings for you. Add mobile to broadband today and take your connection to the next level. Visit in-store or online at discoverflow.co for more details.
Creole Handmade features members of Poetry and Jazz Cocktail on Friday, May 1st, 2026 at 10:45 a.m. on Q95 FM, the big station. Special guests include Terry Kravinas, Severin McKenzie, and Elzo Fliblat, the son of Edward Oliver Fliblat, Dominican's last chief minister and first premier. The discussion will be surrounded around the recently published book, Fragments of the Dawn, a collection of poems written by the late father of the nation, E.O. Libla, whose words resonated with the soul of Whitey Cooley. A glimpse of the genius of this Dominican hero, E.O. Libla, hosted by Ambassador Prince Walex, and will also be live on Q95 Facebook page and YouTube channel. This Friday, May 1st, 2026 at 10:45 a.m. on the big station Q95 FM. Ron McKenzie, Elzo Fliblat, the son of Edward Oliver Libla. Manchester Creole Handmade, the cultural pulse of the nation.
Bundle and watch $98 flow back into your pocket. It's simple. Just add mobile to broadband and save big with Flow. Get fiber fast Wi-Fi at home and all the data you need on the go. We've got you covered everywhere. So what are you waiting for? It's connection times 2 and up to $98 in savings for you. Add mobile to broadband today and take your connection to the next level. Visit in-store or online at discoverflow.co for more details.
Let's hear it for your Wildcat cheerleader.
Angie, weren't you a cheerleader? The best in the Western Hemisphere. Until I attempted that switch kick double twist roundhouse. Oh? Exactly. I must have been in the air for 20 seconds before I fell into that snare drum. I set a world record, though, and thankfully I could trust the CG United Medical Portal with my claims. All 37 of them.
The CG Medical Portal. Safe and secure. CG United. Good like that.
I see Golo in shopping for farming supplies. So I ask him, what are you doing inside Bloombox? You have a farm? He tell me, that's how hell sort. I've been married 37 years. Look at my money in farm. They say, no, not woman. Like land for farming crops. And then you understand, Bloombox is the most affordable on island. Not that's starting at only $57.71. Elsewhere, it's $300 plus. Cutlass seeds, seeding trays, nursery pots, sales of potting mix, all at way better prices than anywhere else. Fertilizers, 3-in-1 multi-tool, and so much more. Located on Federation Drive, Goodwill. Second property on the right after the Valley Link Road and on the corner of Drury Lane and Hanover Street in Rosal. Bloombox. Let's bloom together.
If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited, over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course, Sunblast juices, Topper snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
Creole Handmade features members of Poetry and Jazz Cocktail on Friday, May 1st, 2026 at 10:45 a.m. on Q95 FM, the big station. Special guests include Terry Kravinas, Severin McKenzie, and Elzo Fliblatt, the son of Edward Oliver Fliblatt, Dominica's last chief minister and first premier. The discussion will be surrounded around the recently published book, Fragments of the Dawn, a collection of poems written by the late father of the nation, E.O. Libla, whose words resonated with the soul of Whitey Cooley. A glimpse of the genius of this Dominican hero, E.O. Libla, hosted by Ambassador Prince Walex, and will also be live on Q95 Facebook page and YouTube channel. This Friday, May 1st, 2026 at 10:45 a.m. on the big station Q95 FM. Ron McKenzie, Elzo Fliblatt, the son of Edward Oliver Liblatt. Manchester Creole Handmade, the cultural pulse of the nation.
All right, Dominic, I'm going to open up the lines here until our next stop. Thursday is a very busy stop. We'll get an update with the elections there in Antigua about 10 o'clock. Sherman Big is standing by to give us an update of the atmosphere in Antigua on election day. Stick around for that. That's about 10 o'clock this morning. Let's take a few phone calls. Open up the lines until our next stop with S-Matt. Good morning to you on the telephone, yes?
Matt, good morning, and I'm happy to be in one of them to get on the open line. How are you this morning, Matt?
I'm here, taking it one day at a time, yes.
All right. So, first of all, Matt, let me ask you, did you feel the tremor this morning?
No, I did not feel any tremor this morning. No, I don't know. I'm not.
Well, yeah. Well, there was a tremor about 3:30 this morning when in Granbury, it was hard enough, Matt. It did not last for long. I was sleeping at the time and I felt the house shaking, man. And so on.
Well, maybe I was too. Maybe I was too tired at the time. I was too tired at the time.
I did not say anything about it. I don't know, but we definitely felt it. I mean, in the Grand area, it was felt heavy enough, Now, Matt, your open line, Matt. I just want to say something, Matt, that bothers me about the way we are in the world today, the way things are in the world today, Matt. But there is so much injustice in the world, and what I don't understand is that people, the leaders of the world, the present world leaders, they are looking at things happening, and because of their double standard, they are saying nothing. But Israel is at war with Lebanon. Israel is at war with Iran. Israel is, doing cruelty in Gaza and West Bank. And do you know the world is silent about those things, Matt? But if it was another country that was doing that, you think that the silence will continue? The world is silent because America is supporting Israel, and Trump has said to Netanyahu, just tell him what he plans to do, and he will support him. And that is so unfair that presently people trying to bring aid to the Gaza Strip, where, that is needed, Matt. A whole 60 different nations, Matt, ships are coming from different areas. After this, ships coming to help the people. That is going in international waters to prevent the ship to come to Gaza. Where the people need help inside them. They need medication, they need food, they need water, and there is that blockade. And people are dying because of hunger, and the world is silent on that, Matt. Is that fair, Matt? What are we living in, Matt?
It's not. It's not fair at all. It's not fair at all.
It cannot be fair, man. It cannot be fair. And people should speak out about that. Some people talk about nonsense about Israelis choosing people of God. So God would tell Israel to just go and kill people like that. Israelis killing people in Lebanon. They're killing in West Bank. They're killing in the Gaza Strip. That's what they have done in Iran. And so God would tell you yourself to tell him to go and do that. I mean, it's a bunch of murderers you have there saying that they are leaders, man. Letting everyone is gang. Man, have a nice day, man.
Have a nice day. 449, you know the way he says it. Nothing on his gang. 449-3095. Yes, but the world should speak about that, huh? It's unfair. It's unfair. Hello, talk to me. Yes, are you there, caller?
Matt,
yes,
on
Matt.
the news, I heard they arrested two fellas Marigot, for the burning of the vehicles and them, so that they could.
I think I didn't say they said they have two guys in custody for questioning. I didn't think they said for burning or anything. They said for questioning in relation to Marlon. So yes, they have them in for questioning. I don't think they have charged them just yet, but they have them in for questioning. Be very careful, okay, Marlon? They have them in for questioning, okay? There's no charge just laid on them just yet. And I heard the minister this morning. I spoke yesterday. For what the authorities believe it's a case of arson. But there are two guys in police custody and they've been questioned by the police, okay? I'm just telling you, man, just be very careful. 449-3095-96 and 97, yes? Hello, talk to me, yes?
Matt,
yes, Marlene.
Just bear me in mind, I didn't say anything bad. I was just for questioning, I mean.
Oh, you mean, okay.
Questioning, I don't say anything bad. I'm calling you, just give me my little break for me to talk like how you give the first caller his break.
I'm not saying I'm not giving you, I'm just telling you to be very careful because you said charge. I said you have to be very careful. Go ahead, Marlene.
Questioning.
Thank you.
Right?
All right, go ahead.
Right. I don't say anything bad.
I didn't say you said anything bad. I'm telling you to be very careful because you mentioned the word charge. And arrested. Hello, so just be very careful. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Are you there?
Good morning. Yes, I'm there. Good morning, Matt, and good morning to the listeners of Q95. Matt, I'm doing fine.
Okay, good.
I'm doing fine. I have a concern, but before I do, I must respond to the guy from Granby. He's one side alone. He's seen that fair. That's unfair. He's not seen what they're doing to Israel. As far as this Iran Islamic State is concerned, if you are not Islam, you are an infidel and you must die. Death to all infidels, including all infidels. From the time you're not saying you are infidel and you must die. He's not seen what happening to the others. You know, just last week in a store, Hezbollah is a state within Lebanon, a state within a terrorist group sponsored by Iran in Lebanon. In a store last week, they met a tunnel. And when they went there, one guy was arrested, a member of Hezbollah. And his arms and ammunition and bombs to destroy Israel. So it's only one side he's saying. Anyway, I have a concern this morning, Matt.
Go ahead.
As I drive around, I see a lot of the poles, electricity poles are cut all over the country. And I carry out my investigation. I understand these guys cutting it to get the lights.
Oh, you
for
mean
them to plant their marijuana in the bush.
I've seen that all over the place, man. And that's very concerning. You're right.
Man, that is so sad, man. The Dominica is so dark. The government or whoever trying to light the place, and you're just caught in the light. President, I think the government need to go to parliament because the laws, the Safe Act or whatever, Matters Damage Act is inadequate to address that situation. The police should double up their effort to try to catch those guys. The government should go to parliament, and anyone they catch, $15,000 for every lie they meet them with, plus an additional $15,000 charge to be paid immediately.
But as I've been told, they cut the light, they cut the poles for the solar energy. You know that little unit they have on top of the pole. That's what they're looking for that solar energy.
Yes, for
Yes.
the solar man, that is sickening, very very sickening. That some people or group of persons, whoever it is, doing that. So the police have to try to develop their effort to catch them, and the government have to pass a legislation, as I say, to support the police. My second concern, Matt, is that bottleneck you have, traffic jam you have in between 7 and maybe 9 o'clock from Minia Skenfield to the port. And then when you reach at the port, you see there's nothing there. You believe there's congestion on the port, or the tourist ship is in port, and then the guys hustling to get nothing at all like that, Matt. And the port things are happening real orderly. So the police have to investigate what that causing a jam. I just don't understand. And another thing I have to look on the Mondaniel again. Many of our drivers are driving on the apron. Please police educate the drivers. Let them know what the apron is for, and they're overtaking you on the left, Matt. That's my concern this morning. Good morning.
All right, thank you. I'm just getting some information there to suggest that the police may have arrested and questioned a few guys who they know have caught the poles, but because maybe or they may have been associated with the ruling government, they have been let off. So that would be very unfortunate, huh? I'm going to look for more information that would confirm just what I've said there. But I got it from an informed source. Because you support the government, you're free to go? I don't think it's fair. All right, let's move on. Taking my phone calls, yes? Uh-huh.
Yes, but I don't normally call your program twice.
Yes.
But since Shenval, because I know Shenval, I visited Val said that I'm looking at one side. I want him to know I'm not looking at one side, Matt. I am just looking at the cruelty that is being done to some of the people. Okay? But I know for sure I don't support the Iran regime, I don't support those kind of fellas and fellas. I don't support them. But you cannot tell me two wrongs never make a right, Matt. What is happening at Gaza? The Pope Francis, before he died, he said this cruelty Israel is doing in Gaza, He said so. So you are supporting Hezbollah then. By saying that I'm not supporting them, I'm just saying what Israel is doing is wrong.
All right, thank you. 9:25 is the morning time. Hello, talk to me. Yes, uh-huh.
Yes, Matt, if your information is correct, that is very, very sad. It seems though, as long as you support this Labour Party in Dominica, you can break the laws of Dominica with impunity.
But what is wrong, and you have to condemn it, yes?
Yes, nothing happened, and we have seen it already. They're stealing money from village council. They just committee has set up wrong things, and you supporting Labour. That is it. They just throw it under the carpet. But we need to take back Dominica. We need to take back Dominica before it is too late. Good morning, Matt.
The people of the Valley Trafalgar area have been out of water for a few days, and they're saying, please, Dowasco, we need our water, okay? So, Dowasco, work on that for the people in the Valley Trafalgar and the other surrounding communities. Trafalgar is out of water. Let's see if we can take a few voice notes before we go to SMAT this morning.
That they are Matt, Matt, I don't know why you're playing that you're surprised if guys were caught and they are associated with the Skeritite party that they are let loose. The February 7th event, how many years ago on Kennedy Avenue, where they said that the truck wanted to overthrow the government or whatever it was. The burning down of most of the businesses and the vandalizing of most of the buildings in Roseau was done by a whole crew of young boys. And when the next day came, they get to know a lot of them and their parents were associated with Labour and the Skeritite party. And they let them loose. And they put the blame on Lennox and on Joshua and on everybody on opposition. So how that making a difference? We have memoir pull for Truman. When the next day came after on the vandalization of Roseau, they found out that most of the boys were from Roseau and the surroundings, and they were labor rights children, and they were let loose, and the blame went on the opposition. Let's not forget that. Have a good day.
Very unfortunate, huh? Somebody says the rule of law does not exist in Dominica. So sad. Seriously? It's already 9:24. 9:24 in the morning, yes?
Good morning, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
You see what you just said a while ago? Someone called you and told you what information they had about the posts and the lights. And allegedly, there are some people who connected to the government, and the wrongdoing is a smack on the wrist, and you walk. And these are the things that I try to point out every time you have a conversation on that kind of level, Mark. Yesterday, the conversation yesterday, I think you should have heard what I said from start to finish on that one you had on the table about the suspected arson. This morning, you have another one again. You see, there is always a reason or a connection somewhere to put the blame where it belongs, Matt. Nothing just happened just like that. If it is a fact that the guys who's known for stealing the solar lights is connected to the government, there lies a problem. Crime has a color. It's red or blue, and whatever other color to come, but the two dominant colors is red and blue. So if you red, you could do anything and walk away with it. And these are the things that I've always tried to say, man. But I'm not going to go into the details. But people getting the picture day by day, you see these things. And the issue with Israel and Lebanon that the man calling, man, that is not just a thing you just call and make a statement on the radio. There's more to the story than that. Is it? And what happens?
Don't know what happened there. Sorry about that. Coming up, our friend there from SBAT. We have 3 more minutes.
Good morning, Matt. Matt, the entire West Coast, all the polls are down except Salisbury. So on Salisbury, they just want to blame. Salisbury, they want to put all the blame on when things are going on. But no polls down in Salisbury. But all St. Joseph polls down, Layu polls down, Hillsborough polls down to go down Portsmouth, Matt. They put down all polls in Portsmouth. But when Salisbury do a little thing, they busy to arrest people of Salisbury. But that won't happen again. That won't happen arresting people of Salisbury for nonsense. We standing for rights when they come and arrest us for nonsense.
All right, it's 9:30 in the morning. Let's take a break here for a word from our sponsors. And the next half an hour, SMAT is the sponsor. Stick around, Dominica. Stick around.
For all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica, shop at S-Mart. Shop smart at S-Mart. Shop smart at S-Mart. Give me some Lotto on my favorite shop. Smart at S-Mart. Get a top-up flow. Shop smart at S-Mart. Sunday to Sunday. Open on holidays. Shop smart at S-Smart. So much fresh fruit and produce. Good quality services. Unlimited parking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices. Smart at S-Smart. Gotta get it juicy, yeah. You got to get it juicy, right? And get juice the one with the fruta inside. Yeah. No ordinary fruit make it into fruta. We carefully select the juiciest, fruitiest fruit. Looking for it, yeah. You know it. You like it. You know it. Fruta inside. So you get the real fruit in every sip. Fruta, only the best get juice. Fruta, juice, right? Yeah.
For decades, Springfield Trading Limited has provided Dominica with a very trusted distribution platform of the highest quality, best prices. Every day can't do without products and consumer brands. And as the Springfield Trading wheels of distribution continue to turn, we serve this nation with distinction on all levels, supported by a unique merchandise serving all major accounts across Dominica, the best daily distribution mobile network, and a dedicated support team. It is no doubt that Springfield Trading is being saluted for its market service confidence, efficiency, and consistency. With quality in everything, Springfield Trading is providing the brands you know and have come to trust, depend, and rely on with flowing confidence. Distributors for holiday foods, grab a holiday, Fruta, real fruit juice, juiced right. Buster, you've gotta have a Buster. Chubby, every day is Monday. Colgate, a world of care. Crooks Biscuits, your vital supplies. Cadbury Chocolate, makes every day delicious. And so many more products, only from Springfield Trading Limited, where quality is everything.
Holiday cheesesteak, got the best cheese. Got the taste that you linger. Long live cheesesteak, holiday cheesesteak, holiday cheesesteak. Got the taste that you linger. Long live. Crunch on holiday cheesesteaks today.
For all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica, shop at S-Mart. Shop smart at S-Mart. Shop smart at S-Mart. Give me some Lotto on my favorite shop. Smart at S-Smart.
Get a top-up flow.
Shop smart at S-Smart. Sunday to Sunday.
Open on holidays.
Shop smart at S-Smart.
So much fresh fruit and produce.
Good quality services. Unlimited parking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices. Smart at S-Smart.
Back to you, Rosemary. Good morning. Yes.
Let me just say good morning to you, Matt, and let me say good morning to all our listeners in the region, all our friends. Good morning. Let me just say to you that today is a beautiful day in Dominica, and today is a beautiful day to go down to S-Mart, your favorite supermarket on the island. And you must be wondering what's happening. Of course, just to remind you that Mother's Day is right around the corner. I think it's next week, Sunday.
And you cannot wait for that day.
No, I can't wait for that day. Of course, being a mother myself, a mother of one, you know, Matt, I can't miss that day. And I
Especially-
always pray God to give me health and strength every day.
A special day for you.
Oh, yes, a special day for me, Matt. I love Mother's Day.
You love being a mother.
Oh, yes. And I appreciate every mother. Because, Matt, I always say, without a mother, would you be here, Matt? You wouldn't be here.
I know I won't.
Nobody would be alive today. Nobody would have a home. Nobody would be at work. Nobody would be enjoying life. But thank God for mother. So I want you to think of Mother's Day as a special day. And I want you to go down to SMAT. We already have a table that's well packed, well prepared, beautiful gifts, Matt.
I always say every year, mothers get all the attention, right?
Yes, Matt.
Do you think the fathers get the attention? And we are the ones who made the mothers?
Well, Matt, I agree that we have to appreciate fathers. It's just that some fathers do not do what they have to do.
Some mothers do.
Well, Matt,
let's not get into that.
Let's not get into that, Matt. Because mothers is mothers. Okay, Matt?
True, true.
Okay. So we have a promotion also going on for Mother's Day. So I will tell you that the promotion, with that promotion, you are getting a vacation.
Really?
Yes. And you have a choice. You can go to St. Lucia. You can go to Martinique or to Guadeloupe. All you have to do, you spend only $250. And you get that chance. As you know, $250 all also is one thing for your grocery. You know, it's not much. So once you pick up one or two little groceries, you know, you have $250. Do not forget to write your name, your telephone number at the back of that receipt and place it in the drum. The beautiful green drum you see. Just put your tickets in there.
I think I have a message for you from Copel this one. Let me hear you. What do you have to say, Copel?
Man, tell him, Rosemary, without fathers, there will be no mothers. You agree with her? Without fathers, there will be no mothers. Without men, there will be no women.
And I totally agree. Okay?
That debate will continue forever.
It will continue forever. So all we have to do, Mother's Day, is just come down to SMAT, purchase your gift. I can tell you, the gifts on the table and the prices, I can tell you, price right. So just come down. Do not wait. Buy your gift and let mothers feel happy. I always tell you, know, on Mother's Day is a day you want to drink a little wine. You don't have to drink rum, but you can drink a little wine, you know, a little drink, something to make you feel good, to make you feel relaxed. It's Mother's Day, special day. Okay, so you can be the winner. You can go to Guadeloupe. You can go to Martinique. You can go to St. Lucia. Only $250 you have to spend or more. If you spend more, the more tickets you have in the drum is better for you. Okay, I know you are waiting and you want to know what we have for you today at SMAT. And you know that is the supermarkets where you always get what you are looking for. So if you go down to SMAT today, let me say to you that you will get fresh radish, pomegranates, you will get kiwi, you will get dragon fruit, you will get black plum, also red plum, you will get honeydew, you can get blackberries, and as I'm saying that, just receiving fresh. So you just have to go down to SMAT. Everything is just good to go, right? And we have raspberry, strawberries, we have red seedless grapes, we have spaghetti squash, we have a large assortment of apple to choose from, whether you want to purchase single or you want to purchase the bag with 3 pounds of apple. And I always say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, so it's something that you have to purchase, the apples. But you have a large assortment to choose from. Also, if you go down to SMAT, you will get flat, healthy bread, like 6 in a pack, and the price is $11.80. We also have the pita bread 6-pack for $8.50. Also, we have the keto flat bread for only $8.50. And for those of you who love using your wrap when you are cooking and you want to make wraps for you to eat, you know it is tasty, the wraps. So you can get the roasted red pepper. Roasted red pepper is 12.9 ounces. We also have the wrap. We have the sun-dried tomato and basil. Okay? Sun-dried tomato and basil. Now, if you go down to SMAT today, you are looking for something healthy, and you know it's month end. You have to really treat yourself. You know, when you work for hard for an entire month, you're working hard. You have to treat yourself. So you go down to SMAT, you're gonna get Chobani Greek yogurt. We have the 2 pounds, and the price is $39.50. Okay, you have a large assortment to choose from, like strawberry, the plain, and lots more in the Chobani. We also have the 5.5 ounces, large assortment to choose from also, and it's $11.80 for the 5.5 ounces. Today, I know that there are many persons who are cooking, especially those of you who have restaurants, or, you know, you're preparing food for sale. So we have the heavy whipped cream. We have 1 pint, and we have the quarter. Okay? So we have that available. Also, while shopping, look for your Chobani zero added sugar. For those of you who can't take any sugar, but you must take something healthy, you can get the Chobani zero added sugar. It has 20 grams, okay? 20 grams of protein, and you know you have to take in protein. So go down to SMAT while it is available. Also, we have your yogurt, the 2 pounds yogurt, and it is only for $18.45. I like you to take down the price, at least you know what you are going to achieve. So you only spend $18.45. Also, we have the ricotta cheese. Ricotta cheese, 1 pound. We also have it in the whole milk, and we have pat skimmed. So if you do not want pat skimmed and you want whole milk, you get the ricotta cheese. It is available. We have the 3 pounds cream cheese, and I always say that is a great price on 3 pounds of cream cheese. For those of you who are preparing stuff for sale and you want to make sure that you get good prices, you just go down to SMAT to get the cream cheese with 3 pounds for only $53. That goes a long way. Also, we have the cream cheese with 8 ounces. If you do not want anything big, you just want a little cream cheese to pass in your bread, to do some other stuff. So you have 8 ounces, and I can just say to you, 8 ounces, little money, okay? Also, we have goat cheese. I know that there are many persons who are looking for goat cheese. Yes, it is available at SMAT, and we have a goat cheese that's blueberry, goat cheese. It's made with blueberries. And this one is $25. We also have the plain goat cheese. Plain, okay? And this one is $18.95. Also, while shopping at S-Mart, you can get a large assortment of shredded cheese. I know everybody, especially Sundays coming, you have to cook your macaroni and cheese. You know, you have to bake this, you have to bake stuff that's tasting good, and you do not want to go grating. So you just have to take the shredded cheese, is ready to go. So when you go down to S-Mart, you have a large assortment of the shredded cheese. We have also fresh spinach, and we all know that spinach is very healthy. That's what helps us. So you have to go down to S-Mart and get your fresh spinach. When I'm doing my spinach, I'm not throwing the water. And by the way, I ensure that I drink that water from the spinach. So don't throw spinach, and go and throw the water when you steam it. You steam it, drink the water because it's very healthy. Also, when you go down to S-Mart, you will get your cauliflower. It's available. We have asparagus, and we all know that asparagus, it may be a bit pricey, but asparagus is something that we need for our health. So when you go down to S-Mart, you might see the asparagus and say, what? All that money for asparagus? Asparagus, that's the price. I have always known asparagus to be pricey, but I know it is healthy. So when you go down to S-Mart, look for the asparagus. You do not have to eat an entire packet of asparagus one time, It can go a long way. You can use free asparagus, for asparagus. If you want, you can roast it. You can do anything with asparagus, but it is very healthy. Also, you will get iceberg lettuce. I mean, we have our local lettuce. We have lots of that at S-Mart, but if you want to get something that's looking different, you get the iceberg lettuce, and it is available. We also have a large assortment of tofu to choose from. We have the firm, we have extra firm, we have soft, we have medium. Okay? All these available at S-Mart. And we'll now take a break, and I'll be right back.
Stick around, Dominica. We're here with S-Mart. Do this and come back.
Crunch it, holiday cheese. Cheese taste, got the best cheese taste. Got the taste better linger. Long live cheese. Holiday cheese stick, holiday cheese stick. Got the taste better linger. Long live. Crunch on holiday cheese sticks today.
For all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica, shop at S-Mart. Shop S-Mart.
Give me some Lotto on my favorite shop. Smart. Get a top up flow and digital. Shop smart.
Sunday to Sunday.
Open on holidays. Shop smart. So much fresh fruit and produce.
Good quality service. Unlimited parking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices.
Shop smart.
For decades, Springfield Trading Limited has provided Dominica with a very trusted distribution platform of the highest quality, best prices. Every day can't do without products and brands. And as the Springfield Trading wheels of distribution continue to turn, we serve this nation with distinction on all levels, supported by a unique merchandising service, serving all major accounts across Dominica, the best daily distribution mobile network, and a dedicated support team. It is no doubt that Springfield Trading is being saluted for its market service confidence, efficiency, and consistency. For the quality in everything, Springfield Trading is providing the brands you know and have come to trust, depend, and rely on with glowing confidence. Distributors for holiday foods, grab a holiday. Fruta, real fruit juice, juiced right. Buster, you gotta have a Buster. Chubby, every day is Monday. Colgate, a world of care. Crooks Biscuits, your vital supply. Cadbury chocolate makes every day delicious, and so many more products only from Springfield Trading Limited, where quality is everything.
Turbo energy drink. We charge up. Turbo. Turbo. We drinking. Turbo. Turbo. We charge up with turbo. We charge up. Need energy. Your vibes feel low. Charge up. Drink a turbo with ginseng blend. Charge up. Here, chilling with your friend. Charge up. Turbo energy drink set the trend. Charge up. Grab one at your favorite spot. Value for money wherever you shop. Charge up. We charge up with turbo. We drinking turbo. Turbo. The ultimate energy drink. Charge up now.
Back to you, Rose.
And just to let our customers know that we have the best milk you can think of at S-Mart. We have milk like lactate milk, 2% reduced fat.
Before you go, somebody's asking, do you have the bags of spinach again or bags of salad?
Yes, we have the bag of spinach.
Oh, you have
Fresh
the bag-
spinach. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
Okay, so you can get your lactate milk with 2% reduced fat. And this milk is fortified with ultra filtered. And also we have the skimmed milk. We also have lactose free. Okay, so when you buy your lactate milk, it is lactose free. And it has 13 grams of protein. Also, you can get like half a gallon and you can get 1 gallon. We have the Planet Oat milk, and that is very, very healthy. You can just look it up, go online and check it out. Planet Oat milk, very healthy. We have extra creamy if you want it extra creamy, and I can tell you it really, really, really is good, especially when you put it in your oats. You feel that oats going down and it's really, really tasty. So you need to get your Planet Oat milk extra creamy. We have the vanilla. We also have the sweetened and unsweetened, because we know there are many persons who can't take sugar, but we have to ensure that we bring in what they need. So we have the unsweetened. It's no sugar in there. So you can get it at S-Mart. And if you really need sugar, of course, you get sweetened. And I can tell you that Planet Oat milk is an excellent source of calcium and vitamins. So that's something that you really need. Also, we have the almond milk. We have it in half gallon, 1 gallon. Okay, and the half gallon is only about $24.65. We also have vanilla, and it tastes good. We have sweetened and unsweetened. Also, when you go down to S-Mart, get your Coffee Mate. That's the big bottle of Coffee Mate, 32 ounces. Okay, we have the original and we have coconuts. So ensure that you get your Coffee Mate. It really makes a difference when you pour it in the black coffee. Okay, so we just have to go down to S-Mart. Just to remind you, customers, when you go down to S-Mart, you can get your chia seed. It's available, 9 ounces. That's in the packet. And we also have it in the bottle, which is about $42. And we all know that chia is a good source of calcium. It's a good source of zinc and iron. It is great on cereal, great on your oatmeal, great on your yogurt, and I can tell you, very good on your smoothie and lots more. That's your chia. Also, we have the flaxseed. Flaxseed is a good source of copper and fiber. Great on your cereal, on your oatmeal, and I can tell you it's also very good on your salad and much more. So ensure that you go down to SMAT and you get flaxseed. One of the flaxseed is as low as $5.95, and it's 8 ounces in the packet. So you can buy more than one packet, because that is something for your health, and that is something you should never do without. You should always have chia and flaxseed at home. Now we have pink salt, and your pink salt is the Himalayan salt, and that's the salt I say we should be using, and only salt we should use, because I have high blood pressure, and for everybody listening to me with high blood pressure, you should use Himalayan salt. Now, in the bag, there's 3.5 pounds. So when you buy one bag with 3.5 pounds, you do not have to use a whole set of salt. You just use a little salt. So that can go a long way. So go down to SMAT and ensure that you get that bag of pink salt. And we also have it in the bottle. The bottle also have 3.5 pounds of the pink salt. And you will see it's written, everything is on the bottle, and it is $17 for the bottle, 3.5 pounds also. That's something you can't do without. So go down to SMAT and get your Himalayan salt while it is available. Also, if you go down to SMAT right now, I can say to you that especially for people who are cooking for sale, and you need to have curry. Curry is good, right? That's what you use to make roti. So if you're making roti for sale, you need plenty curry. So go down to SMAT and you can get 4 pounds of curry in the bottle. Okay? And that's a big bottle of Badia. So that's Badia curry in the bottle with 4 pounds. And I can tell you that it is only $94.15, less than $100. We have cinnamon, okay? Cinnamon in the bottle, 4 pounds. That's cinnamon powder. There's nothing about cinnamon little sticks and thing like that. No. Cinnamon powder, well crushed. And it is $107 per pound. 4 pounds in that bottle. So you see the amount you have. Also, you will get basil, 1.5 pound in the same big body bottle. And you know that basil is light. It is not rough. It is not heavy. So 1.5 pound, and the price is only $30. Also, you will get 2 pounds of rosemary. Like I said, rosemary is very, very, very good. So rosemary in the bottle, 2 pounds for only $50.35. You might just say, but rosemary price is really good, eh? Yes, it is good. And we have parsley. Parsley is also very light, and it's in the big bottle, 340.2 grams for $55.20. So just go down to SMAT and ensure that you do all your shopping. Today is month end. Okay? So just to remind you that we have the promotion going on and you need to spend $250 to get your name in that big barrel because you're going to win your vacation promotion. Just have the faith that you're going to win that promotion and you have a choice to go to St. Lucia, to go to Martinique, or to go to Guadeloupe. It's 2 people, that's going. 2 people. Just imagine that.
You and your boo then?
You and your boo, of course. But that is a good deal.
Okay.
And I can tell you, all you have to do is you spend $250. You write your name, your telephone number at the back of the receipt, and you place it in the drum. So if you spend $300, $400, the more that you spend and the more tickets that you put is better for you. Okay, now let me call on our farmers in closing. And I must say thank you to the farmers of Dominica. They are doing a great job in working hard, in planting, and ensuring that we as customers, we can get what we are looking for. And I say thank God for SMART because SMART is working hand in hand with the farmers to make sure that we sell the local produce. What we work hard for, we want to ensure that we spend our money to eat it. And we spend our money as customers to say thank you to the farmers of Dominica. Farmers at SMAT today, let me just say to you that we are in need of limes. Okay? We need sweet potato. And we all know that sweet potato is very healthy. And for those of you who forget about sweet potato, you can make soup with the leaves. Don't forget I'm from country. I tell all you I know about these things. You make good soup with potato leaves. So you see why you have to ensure that you plant potatoes, and potatoes is healthy. When I was a child, I used to eat soup. All my soup with potato leaves, okay? We also need at SMAT, we need breadfruits. We need sweet corn. We need nutmeg, another healthy stuff for us to have at our home. Nutmeg, very healthy. And I can tell you, we need passion fruit. Passion fruit, everybody loves passion fruit juice. It's also very healthy and we need it at SMAT. So farmers, ensure that you have the telephone number so you can call Rian. You call Rian on telephone number 275-2367. One more time, ensure you have the number 275-2367. You call Rian. So in closing, let me just say to you that today is month end. Today is a great day to go down to SMAT. And do not forget the deli. So just in case while you are shopping, you say, oh, why am I getting food to eat? Well, they have the deli right inside SMAT. And you can get lunch or also you can still get breakfast. And like I always say to you, you can get your bread. We have the apple tarts at SMAT in the deli. We have the custard tarts. We have the cinnamon swirl. We have the plain croissant. We have multigrain, very healthy. We have the entire long multigrain bread. And we have the half baguettes. We have the baguette bread. So you can get half and you can get an entire long baguette, a whole baguette. You can get the multigrain loaf bread and you can get the loaf swirl. So ensure that you go down to SMAT today. And let me just say to you that I love you. And also, we at SMAT, we love you and appreciate you.
All right. Have a great weekend. Monday's a holiday, right?
Oh yes, Matt.
So I'll see you next week, same
For
time.
sure, for sure.
Have a great one. Thank you. All right, let's do this and come back.
Turbo energy drink. We charge up with turbo. Turbo. We drinking turbo. Turbo. We charge up with turbo. We charge up. Need energy. Your vibes feel low. Charge up. Drink a turbo with ginseng blend. Charge up. At a party or chilling with your friend. Charge up. Turbo energy drink set the trend. Charge up. Grab one at your favorite spot. Value for money wherever you shop. Charge up. We charge with turbo. Turbo. We drinking turbo. Turbo. The ultimate energy drink. Charge up now.
For all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica, shop at S-Mart. Shop at S-Mart. Oh, my favorite shop.
Smart, top of flow, and digital.
Smart. Sunday.
Open on holidays. Smart. So much fresh fruit and produce.
Good quality service. Unlimited parking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices. Shop smart at S-Mart. For all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica, shop at S-Mart. Shop smart at S-Mart.
Shop smart at S-Mart.
Oh, my favorite shop.
Smart, top of flow, and digital. Smart.
Sunday.
Open on holidays. Shop smart. So much fresh fruit and produce.
Good quality service. Unlimited parking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices. S-Mart.
All right, Dominique, we're here. It's already 5. I did that. I'll be speaking to Sherman Big Charles, a Dominican based in Antigua, one of the managing directors of the leading online newspapers in Antigua, Barbuda. She's also one of the managers there of the Beacon Vision Media. So, of course, a big up there to Sherman Big. At this time, good morning to you. How are you doing? How are you?
Good morning, Matt. I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, not as fine as you. I know you're very busy today, of course, covering the big election there in Antigua. What's the on the ground right now as we speak? What are the anticipation? What is the anticipation there?
Well, Matt, to be quite honest, everybody anticipates that the party of their choice would win. But what I can tell you from the get-go is that, as you indicated, voting is officially on the way. It started with what we can say is very encouraging signs. The polls open right on time at 6, but even before that, people were already out and lining up as early as 3:30 in the morning. Ask me why, I don't know. Several areas where our news reporters, I have like 5 reporters on the ground in several constituencies. They sent photos and reports that persons were showing up very early, before dawn, I guess just to make sure that they got their chance to cast their ballots. So persons are very quiet because you can't really campaign on election day. But lines are long, and persons have showed up to cast their votes, Matt.
Very interesting. The fact that you said they showed up early, is that a sign that a sign of what though? That's a sign of
To be
what?
honest,
Are you eager to put somebody out? Are you eager to put somebody in? That's the big question.
well, we always have these predictions. Um, People say when a lot of people show up early it's because they want change. Some people say, well, it's those that probably want to ensure that the government remain in power. We really don't know. But Matt, the good thing is we will know very soon. By midnight tonight, we should know the outcome. But what I can tell you is both the ABLP and the UPP really went all out this election, Matt. With about 30 days of campaigning. We saw big meetings, whistle stop, house to house campaigning, manifesto launches, jam sessions, all kinds of stuff. They left nothing on the table. Even up to late last night, it was like a full on battle, right down to the wire, right down to the last minute. So irrespective of who wins the election today, they really put on a good fight. So now it's just really a matter of watching how the rest of the day unfolds and ultimately what decision and Barbados makes.
I've heard during many arguments that the opposition in Antigua was not ready for this election. What are your thoughts at this time as we speak?
Well, it was a snap election. To be honest, I don't think anyone, apart from insiders, believed that Gaston Brown would have called elections about 3 years into his administration. He called a snap elections, and perhaps the UPP was not really ready because some of the candidates were not even selected. But I believe that with the limited time that they had, they really executed a plan. They got candidates in the various constituencies that they needed to fill in the candidates for. And as I said, now they put on a good fight. I think they used every minute that they could to campaign, to try to encourage the people that they should be the government of the day. And listen, the elections could go anyway.
Any big surprises you expect tonight?
Well, the government, Prime Minister Gaston Brown said that he expects a landslide victory. I don't know if that's possible, especially considering there are at least 4 or 5 strongholds. But a number of persons are looking to the All Saints East and St. Luke seat. Now, that seat is currently held by the opposition leader, Jamal Pringle. A lot of persons are also saying that he lost support. So that's a seat that we're looking at. Another seat that we're looking at is All Saints West. And if I were just to educate Dominicans on what happened there, that seat was actually held by the UPP. But the young man, Anthony Smith, he crossed the floor. So it will be very interesting to see what happens. He's now, or he was, the agriculture minister. The parliament has been dissolved, so they're no longer ministers, but he was appointed the agriculture minister. So he crossed the floor, and persons are saying, well, he should not have done that, and we're going to teach him a lesson at the polls. Others are saying, well, he did a good thing, he's a young man, so we may vote for him again. But these are 2 seats that we're looking at. It will be very interesting to see what happens, because in the case of Jamal Pringle, who is the opposition leader, before, it's been a stronghold. I think the UPP had that seat for 30-something years. So it'll be very interesting to see if he actually loses that seat. And that would be a major, major upset for the Progressive Party.
Well, tell me, what are some of the issues that these parties campaigned for the past month? On what major issues?
Well, the major issues that the UPP has campaigned on is the situation of the roads, the state of the roads in Antigua and Barbuda. It's a horrible state. But the government has made a lot of strides in the past couple of months to try to address that problem. Even the Prime Minister admitted that, hey, I know you guys are concerned about roads, but even after elections, we will continue to fix the roads. Right now, over 600 young men have been mobilized on the job, fixing roads all over Antigua. Another issue that has been raised on the political platform, Matt, is the issue of water. I have said, even when I lived in Dominica, one of the things I heard about Antigua is that, hey, Antigua has no water. And there's a water issue in Antigua and Barbuda, and all successive governments have tried to fix that problem. And it appears that nobody seemed to have a handle on fixing Antigua water woes. Another issue that was raised by the opposition is the issue of scandals, the amount of scandals that Antigua has been subjected to, especially when we talk about the Alfa Nero, the sale of the Alfa Nero, and the high cost of food. The government has tried to ease the burden by reducing taxes on foods and so on. On the flip side, the Antigua and Barbuda Labour Party contends that the UPP just doesn't have what it takes to govern this country. They said having a Prime Minister like Jamal Pringle is a very sad situation for the country. They said that they don't think that he's able to represent Antigua and Barbuda on the international stage and all of that. And their vision is blurry for Antigua and Barbuda. So these are some of the issues that the campaign has been centered upon, and many other things I can think about. But these are some of the major issues that we keep seeing in the media over and over and over.
I know, of course, I've heard in the media as well. This Labour Party in Antigua, a lot of talk of corruption. Is that surfacing at all there?
Listen, the issue of corruption, I think, is something that all governments accuse all governments of doing. I've heard the same thing about the Roosevelt-Skerritt administration. I heard the same thing when the UPP governed the country. It seems as if that's just a word that politicians use against each other, the issue of corruption. There has been no, even if there are allegations of corruption against the UPP, against the ALP, against Dominican politicians or whatever, at the end of the day, none of them have gone to jail for these allegations. There's also issues of bribery. I've heard that in Dominica. I was a journalist in Dominica all my life. There have always been issues. But nobody comes forward and say, hey, I was bribed. I was given 10,000 US dollars.
Are you saying that these issues are not important for the electorate?
Well, while the issue should be important, it seems as if, it is not something that determines who wins the election. As I said, I have always been looking to see someone come and say, hey, you know what? I was approached by that party and they gave me $50,000 for my whole family to vote. It's like we hear the allegations on the ground, we write about it, but there's never concrete proof. Like nobody's willing to come and say, hey, this thing happened. And in Antigua, we saw a lot of things. We continue to see a lot of things, and we hear a lot of things on the ground that, people have been bribed by both parties. There's videos, and nothing comes out of it. Absolutely nothing. It's just talk shop.
Just another talk shop. So we expect some. What time tonight you saying we should expect some results? Early, late?
The last time I covered elections in Antigua and Barbuda, the results came in about midnight. So I'm anticipating that it would be just about the same time.
All right. Well, again, I know you're going to have a busy day today. Big Williams, and we want to wish you all the best as you continue on your day today. Well, thank you for the synopsis we gave this morning. Thank you, Charmaine. The pleasure is
no
mine.
problem, Matt. You just call me Big Williams. Who is Williams? Who is this person?
That's a Big Williams. Charles. Sorry, what did I say? Williams. I know there's a Williams Charles. I've been covering.
Unless you given me something I don't know.
I've been covering the Carib territory. There's a Charles Williams there, so I think I got confused. Thank you very much, Miss Charles.
Husband. Have a good day, Matt.
No. Tell your husband I said hi, Mr. Charles. Okay, thank you very much.
I will.
All right,
I will. Thank
Take
you,
care.
Matt.
Bye-bye. All right. All right, that was Shumin Big Charles in Antigua, my bad. Always a pleasure to talk to her. Worked with this young lady for a number of years at Kyrie FM. She also worked with the Chronicle newspaper, and she's really making a name for herself in Antigua. We'll continue to monitor and bring you some updates when they become necessary. On the phone, hello, talk to me. Yes.
Matt, good morning.
Morning to you. Morning. Yes.
And how are you? My first call for the morning.
All right. I am okay for now. Thank you. Thank God.
Matt, you see, all our bright minds are out of this country. All our bright minds are out of the country. And one thing she said, Matt, that all the corruption and whatever happening, bribery, they not show it. But I know for Dominica, it is sure. It is glaring. There's no wrong about it. It is glaring here in big daylight. Thank you very much.
Well, I think her point was, Lucy. I think her point was, yes, we always talk about corruption, but where is the proof? Where is the proof? That is very difficult, and we see it all the time. Yes, we talk of corruption, but to prove it is something else. All of us believe there is corruption, but the question always is, and we know it's happening. But proving it is always difficult. Of course, we all know corruption is existing as we speak. On the telephone, yes.
Matt, good morning.
How are you, sir? How are you?
I am good. Matt, I'm just thinking about something that you asked Sherman Beek.
Yes,
She made reference to the issue of bribery. And you asked her the people are concerned about that. And her response was not actually correct. Matt, the issue with, as it relates to bribery in Antigua is that if you go to the authorities and you make a report, say, I was approached, I was offered a bribe by a particular party candidate.
Okay.
You who are making the report become a suspect. So so that is why.
Really?
Yes. So you go and make a report that you were bribed, and you are in hot water. You're going to be arrested and charged for bribery also. So that is why people do not come forward with this issue. But it's a very big situation in Antigua where you buy voters ID. Okay. So the political party, and that is so predominant with the incumbent party right now. They go around and buy your voter ID so you can vote. Without a voter's ID, you cannot vote. So they get your voter's ID from you. So this is one of the issues.
What about I asked also the question about corruption? Is that blatant? Can you see it, in real time in Antigua?
It is. You see, it is daylight. For instance, the roads were in a deplorable state. People have been calling, and we said that elections would not have been called before. Since the announcement of the date for the elections, every single piece of road in Antigua is being concreted. And they're not being tendered. Okay? They are being done by political comrades. Right? So everybody has the main artery, which is called the All Saints Road, the worst road in Antigua. We have them doing some work on it. And I'll tell you, I've never seen more people employed by the government than it is today. But we know it's going to be short-lived. After the election, it's going to be done. We have had, over the past 3 years, we had 3 by-elections. And when those by-elections came up, they moved our entire public works department into those constituencies. And they began working like madmen. And the night of the election, when everything stopped, those work stopped right there and have not gone on until the election was coming up again. Then they started. And that is how the corruption thrives in Antigua. So you are offered a job because you're thinking that you do something. You suffered for 5 years or how long the election term is. And just in a month or 2 before elections, 3 months to elections, they make you feel like you are supreme gods and they give you anything that you want. So the corruption is blatant as they like.
I'm hearing there that the Prime Minister, Mr. Gaston Brown, is predicting a landslide. Is that really possible in Antigua at this time?
The last elections we had in 2023, he predicted a landslide victory and held on by 6 votes. When I say by 6 votes in that, the former leader of the UPP, he lost his seat by 6 votes. That would have given them the government. Okay? and he did not contest that thing. So that is why. So when the Prime Minister makes that, and moreover, the person giving him those predictions is a man who dances, who plays the pipers, called the tune. We have a very famous Italian stallion called Peter Wickham.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's the one doing those things, and then 90% of the time he's been wrong on them. So when the Prime Minister said that, a frightened boxer always goes into the room and preaching victory, and that is what it is with the Prime Minister in Antigua. A frightened man preaching victory 17-0, hoping that he'll get people to say, "Okay, I'm not voting for losing him, but he's in for winning."
So you wouldn't be surprised if you lost the election. That's what you're saying.
Certainly will not be surprised if you lose the election, man, because we have lots of violent people. We have lots of people who took the what we call the filthy lucre, because in the election, money spends, man. I can tell you that. I'll give a typical example of how money spends in Antigua. It said that every candidate received $450,000 to go in the constituency back to support the button. And I decided I'm going to test the system. And I went into a gentleman's office and I said to him, "Hey, I'm not from your constituency, but give me something." He said to me, "Where's your constituency?" I told him. He said, "That's where you should go." I said, "No, I'm not going there." Man, he's sitting in a desk. There's not one pen, not one piece of paper, nothing in front of him. His office is loaded with people, and the people come in one by one. You leave your cell phone. Don't go into cell phone because you're not being not recording. And when you come, he pulls the drawer out. He gives you what he's giving you. So when I entered and I said that to him, pull his drawer out, gave me $300. He said, "Go hold that, go ahead." And that is how the system works in Antigua with this incumbent party. Okay?
So in other words, you're accusing them of buying votes.
That is what they've done, Matt. They have never campaigned on the record of performance. Never in my years. I've been up here for 36 years, Matt. And not one election has this government come out and said, "Look, we've done this, we've done that, we've done this, we've done that." They have produced what we call a picture manifesto, a picture book. Nice pictures, no substance. But despite the little one or two projects that they put forward, they have not accomplished 10% of what they've said they would. Last night there was a radio program on Observer Radio. And there was a gentleman highlighting some of the promises that have been made by this Labour Party and this Labour Party from 1960, man. And some of those projects, some of those programs that they promised, still coming up in 2026 from 1960. They have not kept up to 10% of their promises over those years. Okay, so that's what it is in Antigua.
Well, let's wait and see the results tonight. Huh?
Well, we are patiently waiting, Matt. And I'll tell you, and I'm not afraid to say it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If the opposition loses, it will be squarely on the shoulder of the leader.
The leader?
Squarely.
Why would you say that? You don't think he's competent?
Matt is not. We had a convention. The party had a convention in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
They were advised, and you see, in Antigua, there's a saying, it's not who say. It's not what was said, it's who say it. It's a very vocal gentleman on the radio. And said to them, "Do not go into a convention. Conventions are divisive. You have lost the election by 6 votes. We have one parliamentary representative who is fragile and to make it. In fact, for the 3 years this parliament lived, he entered parliament about 4 times until he retired him a few months ago. Today he doesn't know what date it is, right? And the gentleman said, "Do not go into a convention. They're divisive. Go into constituency because the by-election is sure to arise." And they didn't listen to him. They went into a convention. And the popular support for leader of the party was rejected because even in everywhere you go and try your little pockets of corruption, they didn't want him for reasons they knew. Okay? And they chose this leader that we have there. And over the past 3 years, there have been calls and calls and calls for him to step aside. It led to several prominent members, even founding members of the party, leaving the party to go onto the Labour Party side. Okay? And had he only stepped aside and said, "Okay, I know you voted me, but I think the popular call, because the convention cannot win us an election.
Mm-hmm.
The convention is 300-400 people. They cannot win us an election. The popular cry is for me to step aside. I'm going to do it. He held sturdy and did not move. And people left the party like flies. And I'm saying that should we lose it, it is squarely on his shoulders.
All right, caller. Thank you. Thank you for your assessment there of the elections in Antigua today. We have a stop coming up. Well, the friends are from Rise and Roast. And then we'll continue the conversation. Huh? Stick around, Dominica. This is the hot set. Dominica's most talked about talk show. Young lady, good morning to you. How you doing this morning?
Good morning, Mr. Matt. I'm okay.
You're not waking up this morning? Are you huh? I'm not hearing the energy in the voice this morning.
I'm a bit tired.
You're a little tired? Where were you yesterday?
We were at Chicky's last fight back, performing for Speed.
Okay. Oh, so you're a speed girl.
Yes, that's a part of the Sensei.
All right, good. So tell us what's going on there with all right, Rise and Roast. Yeah, Rise and Roast. I keep mixing the names there. Yeah, Rise and
Rise and Roast. You keep saying Rise and Toast.
Rise and Roast. So how are you doing this morning again?
I'm okay. I hope everyone is doing well. And this morning, as you can tell, I'm here to talk to you guys about Rise and Roast and what we have available for this week and today.
Last week you gave me a full breakfast.
Yes.
You want to give me another one? I have to go and get it myself.
You can order on WhatsApp and they do deliveries.
Oh, okay. So you order So tell us the number to order on WhatsApp because I know people are looking for their breakfast this morning. Tell us what numbers we can.
The number to order on WhatsApp is 612-2060. 612-2060. You can do for pickup or delivery in Roseau.
All right. Tell us what's on the menu.
Today's lunch menu, we have chicken Alfredo for $30, fish Alfredo for $35, shrimp Alfredo for $40, and you can get that with breaded plantains, fresh salad, Caesar salad, wraps, chicken wraps, shrimp wraps, fish wraps. And we have a side with desserts, vanilla ice cream, and chocolate juice, just for $10.
I'll take it. Yeah, let's continue. Of course, you're saying, let's repeat what you have on the menu again, please.
For today's menu, we have chicken Alfredo, fish Alfredo, shrimp Alfredo with breaded plantains and fresh salad. You can also get a Caesar salad for $45. We also have wraps available on today's menu.
The Caesar salad includes what? What is the Caesar salad? Just a mix of vegetables, or?
I guess it's a mix with olives and etc. and the famous vinaigrette.
Vinaigrette.
Yeah.
Okay. What else do you have?
You can get wraps today. We have chicken wraps, shrimp wraps, and fish wraps, all in the price range from $15 to $30.
Shrimp wraps.
Shrimp wraps.
Wow.
I know you like Alfredo. Chicken Alfredo.
Oh, you remember that from the last time? Okay.
We have chicken Alfredo available, only $30.
Only $30.
Only $30.
Okay, I think you have more.
And do not forget to check us out every Saturday for our Saturday Yard Vibes. We have sauce, bakes, fig and saltfish, plantain and saltfish, stewed chicken with provision, and our famous broth.
Famous broth with what? Fish,
smoked chicken, and pig snout.
Some people will say General Cochon. That's what they say. Well, you don't understand that you're from the Marigot area.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You don't understand Creole.
You
talk about the Creole?
No.
Nope. All right, Dominica, we're here for the stop. Your favorite place to eat, huh?
Right, and roast.
It's next to the NBD Bank.
NBD Bank, the main branch.
The main branch. Just before you guys give us a quick wrap up, and then we'll allow you to.
We take orders through WhatsApp, and our number for WhatsApp is 612-2060. You can do pickup or delivery for only $5.
Let's go over the pancake list that you have.
Yes, we also have breakfast available at Rise and Roast this morning. We have
And,
omelette.
and breakfast is from what time?
Breakfast is from 7 a.m. to 11:30.
So you still have time.
Yeah, you guys still have time to go down to Rise and Roast. If you are too far away, you can place your order through WhatsApp and collect or deliver.
Somebody's on the telephone. Let me see if there's a question there for you. I don't know. Hello, are you the caller?
Yes, Matt, I am there. Mali number 1007.
Yes.
Let me say hello to the lady. Matt, that place the young lady talking about is a very nice, comfortable place with a lot of good things to eat. A quiet place. A person can bring their wife, their husband, their friend.
So Marlene, why have you not taken me there for breakfast?
But I telling you now, I'm going to bring my Dr. Giselle Alport and Matt Peltier there and Franklin Moses there. Matt, I just pass there. They're cool, they're nice, they're quiet. Don't worry about the price. The whatever it is they have there, it worth the price. So when I ready, my doctor studying to be a deacon. So when she will be back, I will bring all you there.
All right.
Quiet people, nice people, friendly people. The only thing I want the young lady when she come on the radio, talk powerful and nice.
Okay.
God bless you.
God bless you.
That song, hit it. Hooray.
It says rise and shine. Rise and Marlene just gave you a big commendation there.
Yes, on behalf of our Rise and Roast staff, we appreciate the love and the support from Miss Marlene. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Again, we'll be talking to you sometime next week. Same time.
Always.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Creole Handmade features members of Poetry and Jazz Cocktail on Friday, May 1st, 2026 at 10:45 a.m. on Q95 FM, the big station. Special guests include Terry Kravinas, Severin McKenzie, and Elzo Fliblat, the son of Edward Oliver Fliblat, Dominica's last chief minister and first premier. The discussion will be surrounded around the recently published book, Fragments of the Dawn, a collection of poems written by the late father of the nation, E.O. Libla, whose words resonated with the soul of Whitey Cooley. A glimpse of the genius of his Dominican hero, E.O. Libla, hosted by Ambassador Prince Felix, and will also be live on Q95 Facebook page and YouTube channel. This Friday, May 1st, 2026 at 10:45 a.m. on the big station Q95 FM. Ron McKenzie, Elzo Libla, the son of Edward Oliver Libla. Manchester Creole Handmade, the cultural pulse of the nation.
Let's hear it for your Wildcat cheerleader.
Angie, weren't you a cheerleader? The best in the Western Hemisphere. Until I attempted that switch kick double twist roundhouse. Oh? Exactly. I must have been in the air for 20 seconds before I fell into that snare drum. I set a world record, though, and thankfully I could trust the CG United Medical Portal with my claims. All 37 of them.
The CG safe and secure. CG United. Good like that.
Attention! The Alwyn Bowley Foundation, Max Services, and E.O. Libla family invites you to an evening of Poetry Jazz Cocktail with a touch of bouillon on May 2nd at Jungle Bay Resort from 6 p.m. Performances by selected secondary schools, strict casts, and experienced poets. Panning Harmony, King of Radio. Shalina, Andre, and Sax, along with Booyah Emperor. Tickets are available at Jay's Bookstore and Jungle Bay Resort. Tickets $150. Don't forget the dates. May 2nd, Jazz Poetry Cocktail with a touch of Booyah. May 2nd. Be there.
I see Golo in shopping for farming supplies. So I ask him, what are you doing inside Bloombox? You have a farm? He tell me, Gus, how the hell sort? I've been married 37 years. Look at my money farm. He say, no, not woman, like land for farming crops. And then you understand, Bloombox is the most on island knapsacks starting at only $57.71. Elsewhere, it's $300 plus. Cutlass seeds, seeding trays, nursery pots, sales of potting mix, all at way better prices than anywhere else. Fertilizers, 3-in-1 multi-tool, and so much more. Located on Federation Drive, Goodwill. Second property on the right after the Valley Link Road and on the corner of Drury Lane and Hanover Street in Rosal. Bloombox. Let's bloom together.
Boom! Just like that, the jackpot gets bigger. Dominica, the wait is finally over. Match 5 is officially here. Will your 5 numbers be the lucky ones? You can win over $10,000 every Wednesday and Saturday. Don't miss out on a chance to win big every week with the new Match 5. Tickets are available at any DNL agent island-wide.
Smart Pharmacy, get all the remedies. Come on in, we'll treat you right. Got your remedies day and night. Need your medication, we'll fill your prescription. Satisfaction guaranteed. That's my pharmacy. Call if you're on the go. Pick up at the front-through window, building the community. That's my pharmacy. That's my pharmacy on Goodwill Road. Call 235-2328. Satisfaction guaranteed. That's my pharmacy.
Bundle and watch $98 flow back into your pocket. It's simple. Just add mobile to broadband and save big with Flow. Get fiber fast Wi-Fi at home and all the data you need on the go. We've got you covered everywhere. So what are you waiting for? It's connection times 2 and up to $98 in savings for you. Add mobile to broadband today and take your connection to the next level. Visit or online at discoverflow.co for more details.
Creole Handmade features members of Poetry and Jazz Cocktail on Friday, May 1st, 2026 at 10:45 a.m. on Q95 FM, the big station. Special guests include Derek Ravinas, Severin McKenzie, and Elzo Fliblat, the son of Edward Oliver Fliblat, Dominica's last chief minister and first premier. The discussion will be surrounded around the recently published book, Fragments of the Dawn, a collection of poems written by the late father of the nation, E.O. Libla, whose words resonated with the soul of Whitey Cooley. A glimpse of the genius of this Dominican hero, E.O. Libla, hosted by Ambassador Prince Walex, and will also be live on Q95 Facebook page and YouTube channel. This Friday, May 1st, 26 at 10:45 a.m. on the big station Q95 FM. Ron McKenzie, Elzo Fliblat, the son of Edward Oliver Libla. Manchester Creole Handmade, the cultural pulse of the nation.
All right, Dominic, we're here, 449-3095. We have just about, 90 minutes remaining at this time, and we're going to open up the lines until the 11 o'clock hour. At 1 o'clock, we will, of course, present some interviews we did yesterday in the Kalinago territory, and we will allow you to share. And then at 2 o'clock hour, we are presenting some of the issues and challenges that our young men face in Dominica. That's what's the afternoon look like. We're going to come back, Dominica, right after this with an open line. Stick around. I'm just getting information that the Prime Minister may be or is in the meeting or maybe meeting with the residents of Antigua, Atkinson, and the Kalinago territory at the Salabia Primary School to provide updates on ongoing interventions and response efforts following the impact of last weekend's drought system. Okay, so the Prime Minister is meeting with the people there, Anthreville, Atkinson, and the Carib territory at this point to give updates. Let's go to the telephone. Hello, talk to me, yes? Hello? Let's move on to the next call. Are you there, caller? Yes. When you call me, please turn down the volume on your radio. Are you there, caller? Yes.
Good morning, Matt and good morning to Dominica.
Good morning to you, Mr. Hillary Schilling, for I recognize that voice. Good morning, sir.
That's me, Matt. That's me, Matt Peltier. Matt Peltier, I seem to be calling very often, sir. You get very used to my voice.
Very, very used, yes. What's up?
Right. Matt, I just been following what's happening. And it's good that a prime minister, that's part of his job, when there's a disaster, to meet the people. But I believe that's the fourth trip of Prime Minister Joseph Kerry in the Carib territory, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth trip. Matt, it appears more like a campaign. Rather than getting the engineers on the ground, Matt, if we don't have enough here, send for some in St. Lucia, where they have no disaster. Rather than getting engineers on the ground, counselors, Matt, if we don't have enough in Dominica, send for some in St. Lucia, in Antigua. Well, no, Antigua's election now.
Mm-hmm.
And what the people of the Caribbean territory need at this time is people to counsel them after what they've been through.
And you may be very right. I was there last night, and a little rain fell, and you could see the anxiousness on the faces of the many people there. I went there through the Casabros territory, and if you have time, pay a visit. Pay a visit. Yes, go ahead.
Matt, Roosevelt carried his wife, Kozia, and the other set of people here with them, making 4 trips up there. Not going to help anything. Not bringing trucks of water into the place. And Kozia must stop sharing water for the people who he believe or he perceive to be supporters of the same thing they did after Maria now. But you know, after Maria, they were given 1 set of people.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to stop that nonsense in the Caribbean territory. Stop making a show. Stop parading around, building the people up. It is one time. If Roosevelt carried as a conscience, he needs to stop that conscience. And the $10 million which Hugo Chavez gave to the Carib people, he has not given a cent of it to the Carib people. And wherever it is, he must find it. It can be converted to 27 million EC dollars. It can solve all the problems of the people of the Caribbean territory. But I wonder if all that trip he making, has he visited the Carib chief? Or the Carib chief office or whatever, Matt?
Well, from what I got from some sources there that he have not met. When I spoke to the person, a big source yesterday, he did not meet with the Carib chief just yet. So I don't know if that has changed.
Clearly, Matt, is a showmanship are taking place. So that Carib is noted for that. He in action mode. And he's using the Antigua people to score points again. Instead of getting the engineers to go on the ground, to start building back for the people, they're forming the royal whatever. That is not how it should work, man. That is not what should be happening today. Because that guy should be bringing relief. All the water by Josephine Gabriel should be bought and sent up to the people, man. But in fact, everything is a joke and a show for that Labour administration. You see, Melissa would go out there, make a show. Kerry would go out there, make a show. Because they will be used by them. Whether they want him to continue or not, he'll go and make a show with them. It's time that Dominic can stand up to that nonsense, man. Help the Caribbean people. Stop making a show and just walking, greeting and doing Makakui. Get people to counsel them, man. If we don't have enough for the situation at hand, send for some from overseas. So, Matt, I just need to make that point that I hope Roosevelt Kerry to use the Caribbean people again in such a severe time in their life. to play politics with them, or to give one set and don't give the other set. I urge the Kalinago people to be strong, and I call on the opposition forces. I know that they are taking certain action when they go out there to treat everybody equal. Do not look for opposition supporters. You know, I don't think they would do that anyway. I don't think Joshua Fund, the man who the Kalinago people have been rallying with, and that is one of the problems Roosevelt carried out. And he'll make another appearance there, even if he brings nothing to the Kalinago people. We expect him, that's how he is. Once he hear somebody get him drunk, he'll come like a contestant, like a king contestant, man. So I'm urging Roosevelt Skerrit and the Labour administration, the other ministers, find some balls, find some testicular fortitude to ask Roosevelt Skerrit to respect the Kalinago people. They were the first ones here. And if it's one time we can give them that honor, is now. I call on the president, man, who's a Kalinago descent.
I have not heard. I have not heard of
Stop
just yet.
taking-
Though. I have not heard of just
Say
yet.
again?
I say I have not heard of just yet on the situation.
I am calling on her to tell Roosevelt Skerrit, do not parade along using the Kalinago people to gain political points. Okay? I urge her to do that. Respect the Kalinago people. They were the first ones here. And they have worked hard. And we have sidelined them in the development of Dominica. We have sidelined them in every activity in Dominica. Now it's time we put the Kalinago people on the map as the ones who should represent Dominica solidly. And Roosevelt Skerrit now to play the first card and start taking care of the Kalinago people. And keep them in misery. Move them out of that nonsense. My contribution.
All right, thank you again. It's not time for politics at this stage. I was there last night myself, and you could tell, the people need help, and I've made up my mind to see what I can do from my end of it, and these people need some help there immediately. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Yes. Now it's not time to play politics. Are you there? Yes.
Let me say thank you to Mr. Shillingford, son of soil. Thank you.
Thank you. On the telephone, are you there? Yes. Are you there, caller?
Yes, I'm there, Matt. Good
Yes,
morning.
sir.
How are you?
Morning to you.
Matt, the Carib people is next to my heart. I always love Carib people. Carib people are the best. They are our first set of people in Dominica. And I don't expect Roosevelt Skerrit to go play politics with Carib people. Stop it. Going up there with your wife. Going and model up there. What not worth the Carib people? Now it's time to bring engineers. As Hillary said, bring engineers, counselors, and this kind of people to assist the Carib people. What can Skerrit do for Carib people? He have the $10 million from Venezuela. That's what he has to release to them at this time. And someone plays nonsense politics up there. Stop playing nonsense politics up there. Thank you, man.
All right, thank you too. On the telephone, yes. Your caller? Yes. Yes, hello.
Matt, how are you doing today?
I'm here, man.
Matt, what's going on, my brother? Happy first day to you.
Too.
Matt, my partner Hillary, you have a lot of time on his hands. Has Hillary been up there, Matt? Because how Hillary know the government don't have engineers? Brought engineers up there. I mean, the Prime Minister is doing what he's supposed to do right now. If the Prime Minister wasn't showing up, or you say, well, Skerrit come one time, he don't show up again. I mean, we have to stop them kind of thing, Hillary. I know you never mention Fountain. Joshua is your boy. I understand you pushing Joshua. But Hillary, I see the government with a van load of water going up. How come I'm in New York, I see that, and you're not seeing that down there, my brother? Come on, man. Let's not put politics into this thing, kind of thing.
So you don't think, according to Hillary, that your prime minister is playing politics on the ground there? No.
No, Matt. The prime minister is on the ground. A working prime minister is doing what he's supposed to do as a prime minister. We can't. Election will come, Matt. Election will come, and all you lose again. But right now, let's just focus on helping other people. Put that politics aside about campaigning. No, it's no party in Dominica right now, Matt. I could take out the Labour Party. We all know that. So your callers could call till today, till next week, we're going to be there. But Matt, let me make another point. Where's Annette now? Annette went MIA.
I'm very happy you asked your question. When you next time you meet the Prime Minister, ask him, because I know she's on the ground. I was there yesterday. Ask him whether he met with Annette. Do you know if he met with her?
Well, I don't know, Matt, but
Exactly. So I met. I can tell you. I spoke to her husband. He said she's on the ground. She's doing what she has to do. I'm asking you whether your Prime Minister met with her, because I was told from various sources he has not met with her. So why not?
So, Matt, you went up there as a reporter. Did you bring a little water, Matt, for this reporter?
No, not about me. You're running away from the question. Ask your Prime Minister whether he met with Annette. Don't ask me that question. I have spoken to many people, and you'll hear reports at 1:00 when we present. But I'm telling you, can you ask your Prime Minister whether he met with Annette? That's the question I asked you. You're running away, what, Matt and water? I will do what I have to do. Hello, talk to me. You're in New York. I hope you can send some water as well, Al. Hello, talk to me. Are you there?
Matt, it is sad to see the situation in Dominica. Stress could walk down the road and kill about 10 people. It seems like 9 of their family going to say they're wrong, whether they're right or wrong. I mean, if people are saying, if I need to come and I assess a situation with engineers and all of that, Matt, what's the next move? Is not work now?
Uh-huh.
How many times I have to come there, bring my wife, bring my cousin, bring everybody? Where is the engineers or whoever assessing the situation can't come to a conclusion what is needed to be done? So all of a sudden it's politics. So tell Hillary have time. Al, my brother, come and do some work, no man. So Matt, one of these days, talk about the Epstein file now with those little children they eat and sodomize and sexualize and all of that, no boy, Matt. The people just go cold, they start a whole war to bury the Epstein files, way, and 90% of the files are redacted, way, Matt. You can't see nothing now. You start to read A, B, C, and then you don't see the rest of the alphabet. But when you're powerful in this world, boy, it's a dangerous thing. We might you can kill it's something I tell you, Scared can kill 10 people, and 9 of the family going and say they were wrong. They were wrong.
All right, thank you, blessings. Let's move on there. Yes, take a voice now.
It's pretty interesting that this guy brought us up, because I was looking at some of the shots and I see Scared more on a campaign trail than really assisting the people. What have they done? Those people need immediate help. And I don't really care about those that don't feel like, oh, you shouldn't talk, you know what I mean? I don't live down there, I don't vote down there, but I always support when I can. And when I look at it, I see it's like a campaign and not really bringing what the people needs, as the guy rightly said. Where's the engineers? Where's the people? Where's the trucks? Where's the stuff that they could really help to help these people in the situation that they put them in? Because some of the things that we're facing is because of poor construction.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Sorry, we got cut off there. 449-3095-96 and 97. Let's take another phone call. We have just about 5 more minutes and we wrap it up. Hello, yes.
Hello, good afternoon. Good morning, Matt.
Morning to you, sir. Morning. No.
Matt, I heard the Prime Minister visiting the Kalinago territory often, but since the destruction of the Wesley Primary School, he has not visited Matt. Matt, we destroyed the Wesley Primary School for international airport, and the children have to be struggling. They are suffering, Matt. Matt, primary school children do not have a school. So they have to allow the secondary school students attending the Northeast Comprehensive School to go to school in the morning. And when it's 12 o'clock, they're shutting the teenagers a whole hour of schooling. And then the young children, underage children that not yet, that used to attend the Wesley Primary School, have to then start their school day from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock. That is unfair to the people of Wesley. That is unfair to the children of Wesley. So when the Prime Minister leave the Kalinago territory, I want him to come to Wesley to have a discussion with us, the parents, Matt, to discuss the way forward and when we are going to get a new school. It cannot be fair for us to have a school. It wasn't leaking, it wasn't shaking, it was structurally sound. And he said it was in the path of the international airport, and he had the Chinese destroy it. So we are waiting patiently for the Prime Minister to come and visit us in Wesley and show us a physical plan and a location discussed with us for us to get a new school, Matt. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. I think we had to end a sentence there a minute ago. Let's see what happened.
And more roadworks, not proper drainage and all those kind of things. We're trying to do development, but we were actually destroying our country. How could you go and giving people that only who that you conceive that supports you in a time like this when everybody's in need? Everybody's in need. You're the prime minister for the country, not just for one set.
All right, thank you. I suspect we're hearing some noise in the background there. It must be at some major game at this point. It's what time? 10:57. Are you there, caller? Yes.
Good morning.
Hello, caller. Yes, go ahead. Yes.
Yes, Matt. I'm calling, Matt. I heard I'll ask you, Matt. Did you bring water? Al, what contribution have you all sent to the people of the Kalinago territory? I'll always keep on calling asking you, come from New York, come and open a business in your country so that you all can help the when they are going through such situations. You guys just sit over there and just run your mouth. I'll come to Dominica, open a business in Dominica. Right now, it will be a perfect opportunity for you, not even ask Martel to the question, for you to go out there to the Kalinago territory and distribute water towards them and help them. But you are only in New York, running your mouth. That's what you do. You people must stop those kind of things. Come to Dominica, tell Matt. You're asking Matt, what did he do? Al, how much money did you send to her then? Can you call back Matt and tell Matt? Who did you give the money to? Who did you send the money to? And how did you get to help the people in the Kalinago territory, Al? That's important, Al. That's what you need to do. And stop saying New York and trying to support your prime minister from over there. Come into the country and face the heat because we're in the kitchen, we're feeling it. So come here and face it and then stay in New York and enjoy yourself. Have a blessed day, man.
Have a blessed day. Now, Al, even need to contribute, because a few people have called me actually to return and, give some help. So maybe you should join that line there and give some help. And you can say, well, yes, I did this. I connected with the people on the ground, sent some water, I did some canned stuff. So here's the opportunity out. So next time, you can call and back up your talk with action. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Our final call this morning. We've got to go. Yes. Good morning.
I'm glad it's the final call. I know you can multitask. You do a good job as a journalist. I'm from Cassidus, close to the territory, walking distance. I did not know that you were a water carrier. They used to have these people working on the road, giving water when people were looking. But if you have that job, I have a place in Cassidus I can see. Can you share that job with me, Matt? As an assistant to the water carrier thing,
You want to share? You want to give me that job? Oh, you want a job? Okay, you want to ask me a job? Okay.
I want the job. I want to share that job with you as the water carrier. No other job. I can't be a journalist.
Okay. Again, you my peeps. You can help me. Hello, talk to me. Are you there? Are you there?
Yes, I hear. Matt, give me a little break.
Again.
Matt, when I come on the radio, Al is fun to me. I just enjoy it. Marlene and Matt enjoying Matt. I'm Al. Al, with respect to you, I not there to attack you, but send a little change like Bob Marley and give to your prime minister. He's my prime minister because he's the prime minister of the country. Send a little change to help them all. I just enjoy your talk. I just laugh. My brother, you are fun.
All right, man. We've got to go. Thank you. We've got to go. Stick around.
On Q95 the big station, special guest.
All right, leaving it for the experts. Join me, okay? 1 o'clock. Here's some stories from the Kalinago territory. And at 2, we speak about some of the challenges facing young men in Dominica.
Feeling like I'm reading Shakespeare. Both of them for long, but the grammar not so strong.
In the meantime, I'm gone.
Everybody want to be advisor. They must have an opinion, and you can't tell them they're wrong. Oh, some cannot even plan a party. But advising Mama and DFC, they're experts in you, then you mad if you're not strong. like all the experts making stuff right for us. Experts in politics, experts in economics, experts in every topic, experts in festival, experts in carnival, experts in every subject. They always know the solution to every problem. They always know about things that don't concern them. They always know somebody give them the wrong name. We should call them sober, or no sure, or even Noel. Cause they always know. They always know.
Exciting news from AutoTrade. Incredible savings are here. Take advantage of AutoTrade's Thrifty Thursday promotion. Mark your calendars. On the last Thursday of each month, AutoTrade is offering up to 20% off items throughout the store. Yes, 20% off. But wait, there's more. Keep your eyes peeled for our exclusive Deal of the Day offer, bringing you even bigger discounts on select items. Whether you're looking for car accessories, maintenance essentials, or just browsing for a great deal, we've got you covered. So be sure to swing by AutoTrade every last Thursday. At AutoTrade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship. Terms and conditions apply.
Hi, children. This one is just for you.
It is the ECCB Children's Connection Program coming your way on this station. Come, listen.
Join me, Auntie Marcia, and my co-host,
Quentin Tong and Amalia Thomas